Perla del Mar Corojo. It's a Corojo, people. It's not Habano. It's not Maduro. It's not Shade. It's Caraja. It's Ecuadorian Corojo. Caraja. It's Ecuadorian karate. And this is a Corona size. I think 46, It's the smallest diameter, not the shortest size, though. They think they do make like a 4.5 by 52, which is like a short, kind of a chunky box present. Perla del Mar is an excellent value cigar brand that gives you a lot for your money. And I never had one, had a bad time. However, I never had one and thought it was an Opus X. It is what it is. When these came out, they were great $5 cigars. Now they're $7 to $8, which is the price point at a lounge of like a lower mid-tier cigar. However, though, they perform very well, and the quality's there, and none of them suck in the Shade or Maduro or Corojo. Of the three, my favorite was Corojo. Of the three, I haven't had any in a long time. I think a year, maybe more. I think it is what it is. Construction is solid, full pack, a nice deep reddish brown looking thick wrapper. I'm gonna light this up and we'll come back. But I just expect, listen, if I can have a good time with a $6, $7 cigar from a lounge and have, from a lounge price. Now on the internet, probably can get them $4, but it is what it is. The quality's there on these things, and the main thing is it's not shit flavor. That's the most important thing. When you get to like lower mid-tier pricing cigars, and you just, maybe you want to say, oh, I hope it just works. Well, it's got more than just that. The flavor on these, and all the Perla del Mars are superior than the Brick House. You could take the Brick House J.C. Newman cigars and throw them off a Brick House. Like, I don't fuck with Brick House. I can't stress it enough. I'll take the new Casa Cuba Superior over Brick House. Brick House is shit. And I can't stress that enough. And I'll say that again. Brick House, Outhouse, Cement House, Wood House, Full House, Roundhouse. I don't care. The Perla del Mar is better. So we're going to smoke this PDM, and nobody gives a shit. Right? Off the bat is off phenomenal. It's a heavy medium plus off the bat. It's a long finish. Not super heavy finish in the bat, but a long finish. So the flavor's pronounced. It's sweet, it's tingling spice, slightly bit of sour, lip puckering sourdough. Off the bat, there's nothing bad to say about this blend. And anyone that shits on a Perla del Mar, one, you shouldn't shit on your cigars or in your humidor. But two, you're an idiot. I would recommend this cigar in this size. The skinniest gauge in this size would be the best one, and I can't stress that enough. Good smoke output. Don't expect a world-class cigar, but it's also a cigar that doesn't cost you the world. It is what it is, baby. Sometimes you just want BBW, you know what I'm saying? Smoke output's great, the wrapper great, quality's great. It's a medium plus. It's got a slightly sweet, sugary, like salty feel, and a lip puckering sourdough. So it's nice twanginess, nice cedar note. Holding the smoke, it does have a pronounced black pepper note, but it's not overdone. It's not going to kick your ass. So overall, the cigar has some balance to it. The cigar has, some balls to it in this size. And overall, it's enjoyable. And for like a $7 lounge cigar, $4 online, it's a stupid price. I think these really actually do better on a lounge. What I mean is, the average guy might not want to buy a box of 20 of these, right? But you're going to the beach. You're going to go to a bar, and then you're gonna give a shit face, and you want something to smoke while you're waiting an hour for your Uber, right? Well, maybe you grab something that you don't give a shit about. You spend a couple of hours. You know what I'm saying? No. So this is a good cigar, and you don't have to care about, and it doesn't care how much money you got. Getting a little stronger, earth's coming into the mix right there. I'm going to come back, but I have nothing bad to say about this. It is a very high value cigar. It is a box worthy cigar. If you want to have the same cigar over and over again at that tier, I don't see a problem with it. But most average guys, I think this is a good like emergency cigar when you're like, if you're at a place and a lot of the stuff is gouged, and you're like, fuck it, you want to spend under $10 and get like a $6, $7 cigar, or you're gonna buy 2 sticks and maybe your buddy's a newbie, and you're like, yeah, whatever, man. You start off with this. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, right there we went to medium full. Getting leathery as well. This cigar is getting a creamy texture to it. Finish is getting longer and heavier. So the cigar in this size is quite complex. Quite spicy, not crazy. Has some nice sweetness to it and lip pucker and sourdough. That's nothing bad to say. This cigar's got a lot in the Corojo bottle in this size. So the cigar's a winner, and at that price point, it's stupid. My God, I'm holding the smoke on that. That is fucking phenomenal. I can't lie when it comes to cigars. If something sucks, you're going to see it in my attitude. This is a great cigar, period. And then you factor in the price, it's a gift. It's not going to be a flashy cigar, although the band's nice, but the name is not sexy. The price point's not sexy, and I get that. And you're going to see, I'm not going to hold the ash on this. Every time I smoke these, the ash is going to be a little... The construction's not the greatest, but who gives a shit at the price point? Yeah, that's good. That's a solid, good cigar. Right now, I'd say somewhere between a 4.3 and a 4.4. Like, just a really good quality cigar. Good flavor at a good price point, and not that's going to be something, I gotta have this again, but I'm glad it exists. So look, if you're looking for a cigar that's gonna make it a great day, it's not this cigar. But this cigar is not going to take a good or a great day and turn it into a bad day. It's not a bad cigar. It's a solid, good cigar. It's not going to be like, wow, but it's going to be like, yeah, okay, all right. It's a solid mid-tier cigar at a low mid-tier price point, and that's a high value for regular guys out there that are out there in the struggle of life. I can't stress it enough. Or even if you got it and you say, hey, listen, I want to have some extra cigars on hand for newbies that I don't want to waste a lot of money on, that are still good sticks. Or you know what, you're out in the woods hunting, fishing, whatever the fuck you're doing, I don't know, jerking off, whatever. That's what it is. It's a good jerk-off cigar in the woods. There you go. There's nothing to think about this cigar. It's just real simple. If you want a quality, inexpensive cigar that's not going to cost you anything really, then, sure. You picture like, maybe, a cheap bottle of champagne that you actually enjoy. It doesn't taste like sewer water. Well, then, you're not expecting it to be Moet, but it is what it is, Maybe it's a $15, $12 bottle of champagne. Like, who gives a shit? Like my uncle likes fixing it. Is it a Spanish champagne? I forget what country makes that. Anyways, the point is, 4.3 is going to be the cigar. It's enjoyable. Don't expect it to be the smoothest cigar you ever had. But overall, it's good flavor. I'd say the weakest point is the construction. You'll see what I mean when you smoke one. It looks better than its roll, but the flavor is enjoyable. So all in all, if the construction was even better, you'll see what I'm talking about when you feel when you're smoking it. But they're good cigars at a better price, if that makes any sense. And what's wrong with that? Box worthy if you want to have them, to hand out to your friends or something like that. It's not going to be a cigar you long to have, but it's not going to be a cigar that takes a long amount of time and money to buy. So whatever, it's It's a good value cigar. Yeah, it is what it is. 4.3. Not a long review, but there's not much to say about it. Just a good quality, low-priced, entry mid-tier cigar that not going to break the bank, not going to blow your mind, but it's a solid stick.